Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is ThePromG and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, I regret to inform you that I have finished Gantz, and while this was my favorite series I've ever read, after finishing it I can just say that this is a horrible manga. I don't know what I was thinking, giving all that praise, and yeah, I just kind of came to my senses after finishing it, and I decided to do a manga review on the series, just kind of saying why I think this is so bad, and I don't get why people think it's such a good series, because there's really nothing going for it at all, and I realized that after finishing it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the manga review. So brief summary of the plot: these two teenagers are at a subway station. One of them's just an asshole, and the other one's kind of nice, and a homeless person falls onto the tracks, and the kind of nice one says, "Hey dude, let's go save him," and the asshole's like, "Why do I have to go do this?" But they end up doing it anyway, and it turns out that the train is just destined to kill them after they try to save the homeless man. The good thing is the homeless person survived, but I mean, the two main characters died, which I guess is also a good thing because they're really unlikable. But after they get killed, they get transported to this apartment room with this black circle and a bunch of other people sitting in this room who supposedly have died. But if they're dead, like, how are they there, you know? So I didn't really get that. I only like manga that are based in fact and reality. So when I see an absurd series like Gantz try and do some hippie bullcrap with this, like, it just makes no sense to me at all, and I really didn't like it at all. Now, there's a bunch of stuff that's not even, like, explained that happens in the story. Just doesn't make any sense at all. Like, for example, there's this group of vampires that shows up, and they start just killing off, like, key members of the cast. Like, for example, one of my favorite characters, or group of characters, is, like, the group of black people from New York who, like, exclusively talk in slang, and they're basically a walking racial stereotype. Like, those were meaningful characters to the story, and the vampires just kill them, and it makes no sense at all. Like, why would they do that? And the worst part is the main character gets to keep living like nothing even happened, and they can just keep on fighting these aliens like nothing ever happened. I don't think so. The story just has so many holes and just shaky all around. I don't know how you could follow it or even enjoy it at all. The main character, Kay or Kai, I don't even know how you pronounce it, has nothing going for him. He's not interesting at all. I mean, even when I tried to look for development after going through it again, there's nothing that happens. He's the exact same at the beginning that he was at the end. And I mean, for any good manga, there has to be some development, and there's just none for the main character in Gantz. One character that I especially hated is the old man. I mean, they try to make him out to be like this sweet old man who just tries to do his part, but I mean, I see through the facade. He's just a leech. He doesn't do anything. There's a part where he, like, drives Kay around, but I mean, that's really it, and even then he, like, crashes and throws him off the bike. He doesn't do anything through the entire story, and eventually when he gets killed, we're, like, meant to feel something for him, but I mean, how can I feel anything for a meaningless character who just pissed me off the entire time I saw him in this manga? And don't even get me started on the art. The art is just absolutely horrible. I mean, when you compare it to, like, other manga who have good art, like Attack on Titan and Hunter x Hunter, I mean, you just can't compare them at all. There's a reason Hunter x Hunter is held to such a high standard as far as art goes, and Gantz just does not meet the standard at all. The character design is horrible, there's no emotion shown on their faces, the faces are very poorly drawn, and the environment is the main thing that really takes me out of this manga. It's supposed to be set in Japan, but, like, I have a couple friends who've gone to Japan, and I've seen pictures on Google Images, and I've even taken a class called Cultural Issues in high school where they talked about Japan for, like, a couple weeks. So to say that I don't know what I'm talking about is really insulting. This is not Japan. There's hardly any cherry blossoms at all. I don't even know what the mangaka was thinking when he decided to draw it like this. This really isn't accurate to the real world at all. Now that I've kind of hit on the main points, I don't really want to go into this manga in detail because there's not a lot to go through, and I've already given it the main critiques. There's nothing good about it, so there's not really anything for me to say there. But yeah, Gantz, 0 out of 10. I've been going through my collection and just destroying all the Gantz volumes I have, been tearing all the covers and stuff like that. So yeah, I really don't want Gantz anymore, and if you actually want the rest of my Gantz, I was thinking about selling it, but that means someone else would have to read it. So if someone wants to buy this off me, just pay shipping, leave a comment, I'll go send it to you, and maybe you can destroy it. But yeah, I'll ship you what I haven't destroyed quite yet. And yeah, it'll be kind of my gift for not reading Gantz to you. So yeah, with that being said, that's going to wrap up the video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more manga videos like this. So yeah, this has been ThePromG. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and happy April Fool's Day.